Should you be binging Dead to Me, the original series on Netflix? It's a family dramedy filled with wit, sarcasm, and death. Christina Applegate and Linda Cardellini star in this just really dark comedy. They play two grieving women who meet at a support group and then become friends. They have great chemistry together. I mean, they're witty, funny, dark, and just their timing together is awesome. I mean, think of them as an odd couple with a lot more dysfunction and foul language. Christina Applegate is droll and sarcastic, and she's a blast to watch. And I also like that part of her real life makes its way onto the screen in her character. It's not overt, but I enjoyed catching that. Somebody who's been showing up lately all over the place in movies and TV is Linda Cardellini, and she is weird, but extremely likable also. The show involves a mystery and then the aftermath, and part of it is really predictable. I mean, at least though in the first episode, they answer a lot of the questions that you're like, oh, I bet this is it. Well, yeah, they do. And then it builds from there. Now, the episodes are really short. I mean, they're 25 to 35 minutes maybe each. And so with 10 of them, it's totally easy to get just sucked into it, and then you find yourself binging all the way through it. Ed Asner and James Marsden are also in this, and they're in supporting roles. And it's great to see how their interactions affect Jen and Judy, and just what that does to the overall story. The characters at times are awkward, and this really lends itself to some cringy moments. I mean, not in a bad way cringy, but just those uncomfortable scenes where you're like, oh gosh, I feel tense, or I don't feel right by what I'm seeing on there. And then at times I found myself laughing out loud because of just the awkwardness and the inappropriate comments that the characters would make in their awkwardness. There are a lot of family dynamics that come into play in this, and it's also layered then with comedic moments. So that's what really makes it more of the dramedy, and it's not a straight comedy, even though it definitely has dark comedic moments to it. The story also is really layered. I mean, I thought it was going to be fairly surface level. I thought it was going to be pretty shallow, just something that I could just kind of watch, you know, and not totally be invested in and not totally paying attention to. But I found myself really paying attention to it because I was just drawn into everything that was going on. And really, the story, as it goes along, the comedy, it begins to wane off and just fall off. Not gone completely, but there is much, much less comedy in the last several episodes, and the drama and the tension really ramp themselves up. And I found myself like, ooh, what's going to happen? Yes, please, I'll click that next to see the next episode. So as that drama ramps up and it just leads towards the climax of the season, will there be a second? There's no nudity, but there is sex and violence, and there's also a whole lot of profanity. I give the Netflix original series Dead to Me 4.5 out of 5 couches. Will you be watching it? If so, let me know what you thought of the series in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, please give it a like. Also, don't forget to share and subscribe. I'm Chris. This is Movies and Munchies. Thanks for couching with me.